Please be seated. Good evening. It is my pleasure to convene the Augusta University 2020 Commencement Ceremony. And please extend a sincerest welcome to our family and friends online, and most importantly, to our graduates. This is your event. This is a day filled with happiness, pride, and I guess in some cases, some sense of relief. And we are honored to be here to celebrate this with you. I also want to take this opportunity to acknowledge the critical role of the deans and the faculty in each of the colleges who play such an important role in the success of our students. Their contributions truly make a difference. In addition, I'm certainly privileged to be on the stage with some of those leaders, and before me are faculty members representing colleges. Thank you for your presence and for your contribution and your central role to the success of our students. It is now my privilege and special pleasure to introduce the individual who is first and foremost amongst that leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, the distinguished alumnus of both our legacy institutions and the inaugural president of Augusta University, Dr. Brooks Kill.
Good evening, Jaguar Nation. Come on, you can do better than that. Good evening, Jaguar Nation. Welcome to the 2020 Fall Commencement Exercises of Augusta University. Ontario Williams, a graduating senior, will now lead us in the singing of the National Anthem. Please stand for the presentation of colors, the National Anthem, and the invocation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening. As we celebrate all wonderful things about our university, we certainly celebrate our incredible diversity. And as I offer this invocation tonight, I wonder if you might join me by silently in your hearts offering blessings through your own traditions for this moment. Would you join me as I offer these words for us? And, oh gracious one, we pause in this moment to take in this significance, the meaning of this time for all that are gathered. For in this place, we celebrate those who made a decision to travel a path of education, to learn and to live. And this is the moment we celebrate that great achievement. For we're reminded on days like this how good it is to be part of this university community and how wonderful it is to be part of humanity as a whole. We give thanks for such bright minds and caring hearts who have compassionate hands and creative souls, that they may all find meaning in such a moment as this. For we celebrate their hard work, the perseverance and the vision and wisdom which has made this possible, and the meaningful nature of this work. We give thanks for those who celebrate with our graduates. We wish this arena were filled with all who have supported, who would love to hear the shouts and the joys and applause. But we know that this day we listen with our hearts, and outside these walls, all of those cheers, all of those prideful moments are occurring, for they transcend all distances and all barriers, and for that we give thanks. May joyful hearts be lifted up in places all around our world. Our reasons to be personally excited are great, for our future is bright. In this ever-changing world, we acknowledge the need for world changers who will take their talents and skills and combine them with compassion and kindness and make this a better world for all. Lead us forward with great courage and with vision. May we always see possibilities and be boundless in our experiences. For this, we are mindful that this day is not an end in itself, but rather a beginning. So move us forward, we pray. Now we celebrate this day and ask your blessings upon this gathering. Amen.
Please be seated. Honored graduates, families, friends, and other distinguished guests, it's my privilege and pleasure on behalf of the faculty to welcome you to the graduation exercises of Augusta University. At this time, I'd like to ask you to join me in expressing our appreciation to Mr. Ontario Williams, to Reverend Flowers, to the ROTC Color Guard, and to the Brass Quintet for their important contributions for these graduation exercises. Would you join me, please? During the life of any university administrator, commencement is without a doubt the most important and most enjoyable day of the academic year. It is a time for us to recognize the many accomplishments of our Augusta University graduates. These achievements extend far beyond the classroom and are acknowledged by much more than mere passing grades. Each of you graduates have a different story to tell, and your successes are as individual as they are unique. In addition to recognizing these many accomplishments, we're also gathered here to celebrate. We celebrate not the end of the graduate's college experience, but rather we mark the beginning of the rest of your lives. As the president of Augusta University, I normally have the very unique pleasure of shaking the hand of each of you and your families and friends, along with me, the administrative staff, and the faculty of Augusta University, have the pleasure of congratulating each of you in person as you walk across the stage to receive your degrees. This commencement ceremony will obviously be different. I will not be shaking your hand. The smile that each of you carries, signifying both relief that your academic journey is completed and also the pride of what you have accomplished, will be partially hidden by face coverings. And your families and friends will have to cheer you on virtually instead of congratulating you, often very loudly, here in person. The coronavirus pandemic has deprived you of the commencement celebration you and your families deserve, and that many of you have looked forward to your whole lives. It has denied your family and friends the joy of being here in person to watch you walk across the stage to receive the public acknowledgement of your personal academic accomplishments. None of us wanted this. This is certainly not the way any of us wanted to celebrate your commencement nor recognize your accomplishments. And it's not how any of us wanted you to complete your Augusta University experience. To say that these past 9 months have been challenging would be the understatement of the century. Yet you all have endured and indeed have flourished. You have adopted to numerous and constantly varying protocols and procedures, yet you have all done so without complaint and with the spirit that epitomizes the very best of what we mean by Jaguar Nation. You have faced the headwinds of change unflinchingly, and you have successfully sailed through the coronavirus storm with your head held high and your eyes toward the future. Augusta University has prepared you well, not only academically, but also socially, mentally, and spiritually as well. You have made us all very proud and have served as an example to the rest of us on how to successfully manage a crisis. So while today is not exactly the commencement you had hoped for, on behalf of all of Augusta University, I sincerely hope that this ceremony will in no way diminish the recognition that you have so rightly earned and the celebration you have so richly deserved. So thank you very much, and go Jags! Our Student Government Association conducted a selection process among the graduating students to identify a student speaker for today's ceremony. Deja Johnson, graduating today with a Master's of Science in Nursing, Clinical Nurse Leader degree, was selected by her peers to bring greetings on behalf of the graduating class. Please join me in welcoming Deja Johnson.
Good evening, class of 2020. Congratulations. I would like to thank my peers for the privilege to speak at such a moment as this, along with my faith and loved ones, especially my mother, for the continual support in my endeavors. As I stand before you, I ask that you just take a brief moment to reflect on the journey that led you to this day. How did you get here? I don't mean what car you drove in today, but really think about the moments over the years that got you here today. What obstacles did you have to overcome? What fears did you have to face? Some of those around us may just see this piece of paper as an accolade that you walk away with, and what a great accomplishment indeed. However, it is also the grit, the determination, the perseverance, and those in our village consistently pouring into us that truly make today worth celebrating. Against everything you faced, you have made it here even in the midst of a pandemic. As my program says, it took a whole lot of flexibility, or as others would put it, resilience. In turning the pages to that next chapter in life, whether you're starting that dream career or preparing to start your next degree program, remember the foundation of resilience you've created while at this university. Uphold our core values of excellence and integrity to be the jag that rises above every occasion. When you fall or receive that no, because it will happen, continue to be committed to achieving your goals. I hope that each and every one of you are able to use your experiences at Augusta University as a beacon of light when things get dim. In the words of Edgar Guest, when you're up against the trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer. See it through. As I reflect on my time with Augusta University, it is easy to identify why I give back and will continue to do so. From furthering my athletic career, gaining my first job, winning the inaugural Miss Augusta University, joining a lifetime of sisterhood, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, finding my dream career, to having the support of staff and my cohort after the passing of my father earlier this year. Augusta University, you have poured into me, and you've been there for me through it all. For that, I thank you. I challenge each and every one of you to be cognizant of the influence and impact you will have on future generations. Make well-thought-out decisions that not only influence, but also positively impact those you are responsible to and for. Stay involved with the university and give back to the place and people who got you here today. Congratulations again, class of 2020. We made it.
Thank you, Deja, and for all of that and more, Augusta University thanks you. It's my pleasure now to recognize Dr. Zach Kelleher, Augusta University Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost.
Thank you, President Keel. Ms. Johnson, thank you for your presence, for your words, and students, thank you for being a part of this university. You make us better by being here. Thank you. Now, it's time. This is the time we've been waiting for. It's part of all of what we work for. And it's the presentation of the candidates for graduation. President Keel will confer degrees after all the candidates for graduation at that degree level have been presented. So thank you. I look forward to the celebration. We'll start with the College of Education. May I ask the candidates for the degree in education, the first row or so, to stand and come join us at the front. Dean Wilson, please. The College of Education, led by Dean Judy Wilson, prepares students at the undergraduate and graduate levels for careers in education and kinesiology. Students complete coursework that's based upon relevant research, best practice, incorporates field and clinical experiences. It's a place committed to excellence. The College of Education prepares teachers, counselors, administrators, and kinesiologists to serve diverse populations in a wide variety of educational and health settings. Graduates, we look forward to celebrating you.
Joe Henry Lott, Jr. Doctor. Dr. Gianna O'Neill Aycock. Dr. Berea L. Jennings. John David Grimsley. Kamaya Patria Jackson. Ethan Ty Moore. Marialba Mata. Ashley Limes Harris. Sheila Marie Schuler. William D. Saunders Cummings. Robert Dean Freeman. Tom A. Bennett, Jr. Kenesha L. Jones. Mariah N. Clay. Brianna Nicole Ash. Tatiana Ionica Gauss. Emily Danielle Lockridge. Jasmine Carey Change. Shalexis Marie Davis. Alicia Starks Fuquay. Aaron L. Galucci. Alexandra Lee Belden. Michaela King Walker. Reginald Dwayne Benson, Jr. Sarah Lindley Eichenberger. Adriana Lynn Hull. Alexander Michael Stair. Kyle J. Tao. Jordan A. Ibarra. Nicholas Ryan Wu. Kevin Miller. Allison Cade North. Caitlin Emily Rallerson. Megan Frances Wagner. Taylor Elizabeth Holcomb. Carly Maher Wishart. Holly Miranda Colbert. Kiana Natasha Williams. Caitlin Susanna Deacon. Emily Rose Musco. Chantal Juanita Wilmore. Brandon B. Moss. Austin Brian Bushwitz. Bailey Marie Shepard. Anna Jane Arenas. Candace Paige Jackson. Harper Alexis Williams. Emily Ann Canal. Chelsea Taylor Riley. Denisha Mariah Barksdale. Zajada A. DeClet Rivera. Paige Elaine Mays. Jeffrey G. Harris, Jr. Salamit Tesquar. Mackenzie Hope Boyd. Caroline Louise Nowling. Taylor Elizabeth Ott. Caitlin Renew. Peyton Elizabeth Gooch. Persia A. Shipley. Brianna Nicole Benoit. Michaela Sandria Daggett. Stephanie Maria Nesui. Anthony Sharon Kraft. And Gabrielle Demore.
One thing with this virus, it's taught us to be patient, hasn't it? Outstanding. Will all the degree candidates in the College of Education please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates from the College of Education. They have completed all the requirements and have been recommended by the faculty for graduation.
By the authority of the state of Georgia vested in the Board of Regents and by them delegated to me, I confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been recommended, admitting you to all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations. You may be seated.
We will now present the degree candidates from the Pamping College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Will the first row of those candidates please rise and join us at the front? The Pamping College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, led by Interim Dean Kim Davies and represented today by Dr. Christine Crookall, provides students with strong foundations in liberal arts and social sciences, as well as preparation for careers around citizenship and a lifelong love of learning. The college is committed to creating opportunities for intellectual growth, community involvement, and development of an academic community which models humane values and respects human diversity. College graduates from the Pamping Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences.
Latrice Martin. April Outley Young. Michael Wayne Rogier. Tiasha Curtis. Eric Scott Garrett. Blair Elke Bolton. Courtney Elise Sear. Nicole Elise Brasher Cordero. Mary Kathleen Moore. Ontario Adolphus Williams. Michael A. Thaxton. Dylan Lane Tyfair. Ashley Nicole McDaniel. Emily Jill Morganson. Leanne Marie Collins. Corin Elizabeth Hole. Christopher Bailey Askew. Kardashia Kiana Shepard. Catherine E. Poe. Jamie M. Boquist. Bethany E. Stanley. Victoria Zarakovi. Morgan Grace Quattlebaum. Tiffany Monique Eubanks. Cameron Denise Wilson. Courtney Mackenzie Reese. Anna Marie Carnes. Billy Sierra Mason. Yeli Maria Burgos. Taylor L. Ferguson. LaJuancia Deshawn Logan. Samantha Marie Turner. Tamaria Emiko Alexander. Casey Samantha Combs. Catherine Elizabeth Sermons. Grace Grace Brianna Adams. Cameron Burr Miller. Caleb Joseph Miller. Barbara Kempton. Deandra Benita Blocker. Sabrina M. Nachi. Hannah Lynn Birchfield. Samantha Lynn Aguilar. Keturah Ann Palmer. Rebecca Lee Massey. Jonathan Stephen Klein. Madison Bradley Klein. Mia Nicole Garrison. Sarah Catherine Daskal. James P. Hammond. Ellen L. Griffin. Tina Pham. Erin Alyssa Newark. Devin Bell. Tori Nicole Ferguson. Jessica Marie Molduk. Ashley Nena Neoma Kaoka. Alexis Marie Gaines. Nuri Sharice Moore. Nageshwar Bodhi. Andrew Michael Cruz. Natasha Marina Heim. Heather Michelle Jones. Anika Imani Ruffin. Wesley Goolsby. Talia Yanis Rodriguez. Sydney Jane McCoy Jordan. Nicole L. DeGraff.
Will all the degree candidates from the Pamping College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates for the degree in the Pamping College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. They have completed all requirements and have been recommended by the faculty for graduation.
By the authority of the state of Georgia, vested in the Board of Regents and by them delegated to me, I confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been recommended, admitting you all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, and please be seated. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Augusta University, I congratulate each of you for successfully completing this phase of your education. We're proud to send you out into the world as a graduate of Augusta University. Our Augusta University Alumni Association, represented by Jenny Smaragliolo, who graduated this spring with a Bachelor of Science in Dental Hygiene, will provide a welcome to you from the Augusta University Alumni Association.
Thank you, President Keel. Good afternoon, graduates. Good evening, rather. Family members, friends, and special guests, it is wonderful to be here with you to celebrate this very important day in our graduates' lives. As a graduate of this university, it is my honor to bring greetings to you on behalf of the Augusta University Alumni Association. You will notice some graduates wearing blue and red intertwined cords. These cords represent our legacy families that have multiple generational graduates of Augusta University. As you walked across this stage today, you became a member of this great association. You joined a group of more than 50,000 individuals that are scattered across the globe, making an impact on the world. Please don't view today as an end to your relationship with this university. After all, the true definition of the word commencement is beginning. I encourage you to stay involved with your alma mater as I have. In speaking from personal experience, our Alumni Association is a great way to see old friends, make new ones, and help stay connected with this university. Congratulations and best wishes to all of you. Now, will all of the graduates from the class of 2020 please stand? As a symbol of your graduation and transition to alumni status, you may now move your tassel from right to left, signifying the completion of your degree. Congratulations, go Jags!
Thank you, Jenny, and congratulations to each of our graduates. Once the faculty recess, we will continue our commencement tradition, the ringing of the Arsenal Bell. In the history of our university, the sound of bells has been used to recognize the beginning and endings of the academic experience. Today, we ring the bell 3 times to celebrate and recognize our newest graduates, our past, our present, and your future alumni as Augusta University. Thank you all so much for being part of this commencement ceremony. Congratulations and go Jags!